Hello and welcome to Business Reporter's The Connected Enterprise campaign. I'm Louise Sewell. Today, businesses want things faster and they also want more information about our environments and our assets. This, of course, is where IoT, Internet of Things, has an important role to play. When you connect your assets with IoT, you can transform your business, increasing efficiency, cutting costs, and introducing new revenue streams. Ingrid Wistrand, the co-founder of Sweden's Tele2 IoT, joins me now to discuss the future of IoT and how it's transforming the way we do business. Welcome, Ingrid.
Good morning.
What can we now achieve with IoT that we haven't in the past?
Oh, a lot. There are so many fantastic examples, and you can connect basically anything. I mean, everything from the air we are breathing, the ground we are walking on, the buildings we act in. Of course, IoT has been around for some time, and we have seen historically many different types of applications related to automotives, connected vehicles. We have a lot happening in asset management. That's an area where we will see a lot of value going forward.
You founded Tele2 IoT and have been around for its growth. How do you see the current landscape, particularly when we're talking about B2B?
IoT in itself is and can be quite complex. It's about connecting assets, in many ways business critical assets. And it in many ways also means that you would engage not only with one provider, but with a network of partners to realize an IoT solution. It also means finding the right type of connectivity for your IoT solution. And if cellular connectivity is chosen, it also means understanding how the whole roaming aspect of connectivity, what that means.
With that in mind, what sort of challenges are you facing today?
Today, many IoT solutions are realized in silos. It means that they don't interact with each other. So going forward, I think we will see more and more interaction between IoT solutions and also ecosystems built up with several IoT solutions. And that, of course, only adds to the complexity. So players like ourselves have an important role to play.
So what role does IoT play when it comes to asset management and in particular fleet management?
Historically, we have done maintenance either reactively, i.e. addressing vehicles that have already broken down, or we have addressed them scheduled, which means that in many cases we address vehicles for maintenance that is in no need of it. Now with IoT, when you connect the vehicles, you can do it in a predictive way. So you can have the vehicle telling you when it needs to be maintained. And of course from that you both increase the quality, but also the amount of man hours and the cost spent.
In what other ways does IoT benefit fleet management?
You can use IoT to identify where the vehicles are. And that is something we are doing with a company in the UK called Northgate, where they have used the Tele2 IoT connectivity solution to connect their vehicles. They see where they are, and you can easily identify if any vehicles are going off track. So that's one example of security. Another example is a fantastic company out of the Netherlands called Route 42. And they are also using an eye tracking solution to identify how alert or not alert the drivers are.
Oh, really?
So they can give alarms to the drivers when it's time to take a pause and ensure then both the driver and the vehicle safety.
Tele2 IoT is a global player. Why is this important for your business model?
So we focus in on connectivity and also connectivity closed services. And from a connectivity perspective, we provide a global connectivity solution, but also enable that through local roaming solutions in each market, which also maximizes the chances of a good coverage and a good quality of service.
So what else do you bring to the table?
We have invested a lot in our support setup. So we have a full IoT dedicated support team working 24/7 that takes very good care of our customers. So I think the combination of our support setup, our enabling services, and the whole connectivity setup adds substantial value.
How do you ensure the security of your solutions?
Of course, IoT is very much about trust, as in many cases it's really business critical solutions for our customers. So of course for us in our setup we have invested a lot of effort both in our support setup and also in our technology setup.
You've taken a rather unique position in the market. Tell us a bit more about that.
What we have chosen as a strategy is to take a horizontal position in the IoT value chain. And what do I mean by that? I mean that we focus, of course, on connectivity, being an operator, and also the connectivity close enabling services, and that could include security type of services, analytics, also geolocation type of services. So we are very clear on what we do, and then we complement what we do together with partners. We have built up a partner ecosystem of roughly 200 partners, and they are then specializing in both the vertical aspect, i.e. the industry-specific aspect of the IoT solution, because it varies a lot, of course, if it's an IoT solution for a car or a security panel or a fleet management type of solution. Mm-hmm. And then we have also added partners that are specialized in hardware and system integration. Together, we enable IoT solutions for our customers, and we basically cover any geographies and any verticals, industry verticals.
Can you give us a boots-on-the-ground example of IoT in practice?
Yes, I can give you a great example out of my home country, Sweden, and it's the transportation provider out of Gothenburg and the western part of Sweden called Västtrafik. That's a great example showing also how IoT solutions are working together in an ecosystem. So what they have done is to connect all their buses, the trams, the trains and the boats, and they are basically handling roughly 1 million passengers every day. And they have also connected the other parts of the transportation ecosystem, so not only the vehicles, but also the digital signs. They have an app that all the passengers can use, and they are then brokering all this information, ensuring clear information on when the buses and trains and what have you will arrive, when they need maintenance, and how to optimize the whole flow of vehicles into that transportation ecosystem.
What is your basic business philosophy?
What we want to do as a provider of an IoT solution is to make it easy for our customers and handle the complexity on our side.
Ingrid Wistrand, co-founder of Sweden's Tele2 IoT, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.